So some of you guys may or may not remember, I recently got scammed about a week ago. I lost quite a lot of items. I lost about 21 keys worth of items. I lost a lime endo and I lost pink voltaics. The voltaics were about 13 keys and the endo is about 9 keys. So yeah, I got scammed by this guy. Obviously I uploaded the video and yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to get my items back from him. He's just ignoring all my messages. I tried to message him about 4 times I think. I'll show you the messages on the screen now. But I was like, how you do it? Well, not how you do it. And I was like, mate, like, why are you scamming me? I'm going to report you, I'm going to upload it. And I did upload the video to YouTube. Obviously I did that video, but I uploaded the second one and then filed like a report claim against him. Apparently he got banned. He obviously didn't, because I'll obviously move on to the video in a bit, but he didn't get banned, unfortunately. I thought he did. And it was a shame because I thought he was going to get banned. At the end of the day, I lost my items. I knew I was going to get them back, but as long as I knew he would get banned and that other people wouldn't get scammed, that was okay to me. And yeah, it's obviously he didn't get banned, so it was a bit of a shame. But luckily, kind of luckily, unluckily, it depends how you want to look at it, but luckily my friend got scammed by the same guy. Which is absolutely mental. Think about how many scammers are out in the Rocket League community. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it happened to be the exact same guy that scammed me happened to scam one of my friends, and you guys will almost definitely know who he is. He's called PickaPixel. He's got like 160,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube now, and luckily, I know it sounds bad, but luckily he got scammed by him. And I was watching the video last night when I got in. We were out at the beach and I saw you upload the video, so I was like, you know what, I'll check it out. Because I know how much it sucks to get scammed. So I thought I'd check it out, and I started watching it and I didn't really notice it. I just kind of watching, and I think he got scammed. Crimson, he traded his Crimson Draco wheels. I don't think they're strike, I think they're just normal Crimson Dracos, and the guy was offering him white Dracos instead. So the trade was obviously in favour of Matt, the same way as the trade was in favour for me. He was giving away a white endo and I was paying a little bit less than what it's worth, and Matt was paying obviously Crimson Dracos and was getting something a little bit more worth in the form of white Dracos. And obviously you can go check out the video, and I know it sounds stupid when you get scammed, but I was watching it and me personally, I knew he was getting scammed at the point, because obviously he told us, but when I was watching it I didn't realise what he actually did. Like, he did the scam and he flashed up the item and I was like, what, he got his white Dracos, is there like an extra step to the scam or something like that? But there wasn't, that was literally the scam. But what he did is he was flashing the item the same way as he was flashing it for me. He kept flashing up the white ender for me, he kept flashing up the white Dracos for him, and then at the very end he swapped out the white Dracos for the grey Dracos, which are like 150 keys less, and then traded that. So he didn't notice it because obviously he was trying to get the trade done as quickly as possible, same way as I was. So he was trying to get a good deal, so he didn't want it to change his mind. And yeah, it's a bit crazy, he just did it, and he lost all of his items. And while he was reading back the video or looking at the comments, I realised the guy's name was Cato the Best 26, which is the exact same guy that scammed me, which is absolutely mental, because like, to think of how many scammers there are out there happened to scam me. So I messaged him, I was like, mate, like, this is crazy, the same guy that scammed you happened to scam me. And he was like, oh my god, no way. And we talked for a little bit and that was pretty much it, it died down. But Matt, luckily, obviously he's got a huge following and all of his fans were like messaging the guy saying, oh, you're a scammer, or you're an idiot, stuff like that. And it convinced him to give Matt his items back. But at the same time, and I can't thank him anymore, like, it's ridiculous. He asked him, he was like, well, he didn't ask him, he told him, it's like, my friend also got scammed, you scammed a lime endo and pink voltaics from him. So can you give them back to me and I'll then give them to him? And I assume he might have said no, and he was like, mate, I'll expose you or something like that. I don't know exactly how it went down. But then Matt managed to get his items, my items back, and he traded them to me, which I'll show you on the screen now. But literally I can't thank you anymore. Obviously go check out his channel, he doesn't need a shout out from me, trust me. But go check out his channel if you're not subscribed to him already. But Matt, if you're watching this, I can't thank you anymore. I know it's not nearly as much as you lost, but for me that's pretty much everything I had at the time. I traded pretty much my only 2 items. I think the only thing other than that I had was I think a slipstream I had. I think that was literally the only other item I had before I traded those away. So I pretty much lost everything at the time. So it's awesome to get it back. Unfortunately, as you can see, you might be confused. I was saying I had a lime endo traded or scammed. The guy apparently sold it. So I think Matt gave his own pink endo away and gave it to me. I'm not sure if he got something instead or if it was his own personal item. He didn't actually say. But yeah, obviously thank you so much, Matt. It means a lot. And obviously go check out his channel. But I managed to get my items back, which is obviously awesome, especially with the new update coming soon. It kind of means I don't have to spend as much money to get the crates and stuff, because I can just kind of sell those items and get keys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Nothing like too entertaining or anything like that, but I thought I'd share it with you guys in case any of you were personally interested. And yeah, I know this video is a bit of a drag, But I thought it was quite an interesting one, and it was quite cool to see like the power of the YouTube community. We could slowly take down the scammers. I know there'll never be the day where there's no scammers, because at this day and age there's so many scamming techniques. It's so easy to scam people. There's always going to be someone trying to do it. So yeah, unfortunately it's always going to be here, but yeah, hopefully it just shows you guys that if you do get scammed, there is always a hope of getting your items back. I know I'm obviously in a fortunate position where there's obviously a big personality on YouTube that has a huge influence, and he has the power to obviously demand scammers their items back, because the guy was just getting absolutely spammed by messages, like to the point where he was getting spammed so much he couldn't actually deactivate notifications, because by the time he had the chance to deactivate notifications, there was already so many messages implanted that it was just going to keep flashing up. Matt said hundreds, like literally hundreds of messages were sent to him, maybe even 1,000 messages. So at that point it was too late to turn off notifications, because they keep coming up even if you turn it off. So yeah, he was basically screwed. It was going to be there for ages, and yeah, it's obviously awesome. But I'm going to wrap the video up, guys, now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave it a like, subscribe if you're new down below, of course, to the channel, and I hope you all have a great day. Obviously be careful out there, because there's so many scammers, so be careful, try to not get scammed. Make sure you double check every time before you click accept. And yeah, that's it for the video, guys. See you in the next one. Have a great day, and peace.